myself Ashika Jain, and I'm gonna share my experience when I went to Chennai 3 months ago. So, 3 months ago I went to Chennai with my mother for my eye checkup, and it was a long journey by train. I have to travel 24 hours to get there, and while I was on the train, I was very excited that after the checkup, my mother and I will enjoy and just travel and explore the Chennai city. But when I was in the train, I got a news on my phone that Chennai government announced the red alert there, and there was a probability of cyclone. And my mother and I, we haven't been there since ever. So it was, and the south is the another part of our country, so it's quite difficult to survive there without knowing anything there and without knowing anyone there. So when I reached there, where we were supposed to stay, our stay was cancelled. So, and the auto rickshaws drivers were so bad there, like they asked me to pay more than the fare. Then they just dropped me before the location, and it was the water level near the knees. So it was very difficult, and it was very difficult because in that moment I thought if my father would be there, I would be more comfortable and I would be at more ease, because it was somehow my responsibility to take care of me and my mother. So, and it was my first time traveling alone with my mother. So it was very confusing, and I was responsible for everything whatever happened there. So somehow we figured out, and we just reached to the hospital and did the checkup and all. And when it was 4 p.m. in the evening, we were supposed to leave the hospital, and we didn't know where we have to go, where we'll stay at the night. As a woman, it's not safe in the unknown city to just stay whenever, any place you don't know. So my eyes was dilated, my pupil was dilated, so I couldn't use my phone to just search where should I stay, which is the safe place. I was not able to read the reviews on the Google and all. So I just called one of my friends and I said, look, I need your help. I'm not able to use my phone only, and my mother don't know much about it. If I would have taught her earlier, she would have done that far better. But I didn't. It was my fault. I should have taught her those things, those important things, but I didn't. So my father just suggested me some hotels, and by hook and crook, I just reached to that hotel without knowing the consequences. Maybe I'll not save there, or maybe I will save there. I will be safe there. So after that, we'll stay there, and we were safe. We were feeling safe, and we just stayed there for 2 days. But at that time, I realized that as a children we should teach our parents to how to handle the emergency situations, because it is the internet world. They don't know much about it. So it is our responsibility to teach them how to use phone, how to use every app which can help them in an emergency situation. And secondly, at that moment, I felt responsible, and I felt as a grown-up. Like, I used to feel like I'm their kid, they will protect me, they will take my responsibility. Anything happens, they will just handle it, and I don't have to face anything. But at that moment, I felt that it is my responsibility to take care of them. I have to protect them. I have to just keep them updated about the things going happen in our daily life and in our societies. So in that moment, I felt two things I felt. Firstly, I felt that I am a grown-up kid, and I am not a kid anymore. I am a grown-up person, and I should have prepared for things that they can happen. And secondly, I should have taught them whatever, so that my mother could help them, instead of asking a friend that just help me out, and I'm just standing there and I